Hello, welcome back to another video diary with Shady Cheratoy for Dry Veganuary 2021. My name is Cheryl and I'm doing video diaries to record every day how my dry veganuary goes. I talk about what food I eat, what exercises I do, some shout outs to influencers that have helped me along the way. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be updated every time I post a video. Yesterday, I posted two videos. I did my day 7 with my weight update, so check that out. And then also did a bonus video, H Mart food haul. So check that out as well. I just happened to be in the area, so I stopped in and did kind of like a quick food haul from H Mart. Well, okay, so first things first, I tried to do the hair challenge again, bathrobe TikTok thing, and my hair just does not curl. So this is it. I mean, I'm going to fix it later. I haven't put makeup on yet, but I'm going to go watch the Bills game, first playoff game. Hopefully we win. In today's diary, I'll be talking about what I ate and did on January 8th. So first thing I did for breakfast, I had leftovers from the day before. Go check out that video where I made scalloped potatoes for breakfast and I added in a bunch of cauliflower. Later on in the day, I had a little snack between lunch and breakfast, and I had some celery with some Caesar dressing to kind of balance off my plate to make sure I had enough veggies for breakfast. The Caesar salad dressing I got from Sarah's Vegan Kitchen. I linked that in the last video. It's really good. I like to also just dip it in veggies. I'm a big buffalo person, so I like my wings, but I don't really eat them that often, even when I'm not doing veganuary. But I always have loved the celery and the carrots, so that's really good. So the Caesar dressing is a pretty good substitute for like a blue cheese or a ranch. So after breakfast, I had to run some errands and I thought to myself, hey, I did such a good job in the first week of veganuary. I'm going to treat myself. And I went to Starbucks and got a drink. So a couple things I want to talk about. I used to work at Starbucks and there are lots of vegan options there. So let's talk about some of the options you can and cannot get. First of all, what I always get, whether I want a hot drink or a cold drink, is an Americano. So Americano is very similar to a regular coffee, but instead of brewing, your normal coffee, what Americano is you're condensing and getting the espresso flavor. So the espresso flavor is a little more, they say caramelly and a little more smooth. So if you do the espresso and then add water to it, it ends up being like a really smooth, slightly better cup of coffee. So I always get that. And then I always add toffee nut syrup. Most of the syrups are vegan. The only one of the syrups that you have to worry about is the cinnamon dolce. So stay away from that. And then obviously they have lots of milk products. So I do a splash of coconut milk. So I get a grande Americano, toffee nut with a splash of coconut milk on top. I like that hot or cold. That is always my go-to drink. So the only calories really in that is the toffee nut plus a little bit of milk. So it shouldn't really have killed my diet, but it was still a nice little treat. So that was exciting. Other things you want to stay away from, obviously you cannot get the whipped cream. The protein powder has, I believe, whey in it, so that is technically not vegan. The caramel sauce that's drizzled on top, that is caramel, and caramel is made with cream. So that's a no-go. So anytime that you get like a caramel macchiato or like a caramel frappuccino, you just can't get the caramel that's on top. The caramel inside of it is okay. There is a specialty drink called a caramel brulee latte that is not vegan. That's a caramel sauce. Java chips. So Java chips have milk chocolate in them. So those are the Java chip frappuccino. White mocha always was one of my favorite. That is a no-go. Unfortunately, there are two really big popular drinks that are not vegan. One of them is the pumpkin spice latte. The sauce that they use is not vegan. And then also the chai has honey in it. So if you're used to getting those chai lattes, technically there's honey in it. So that isn't 100% vegan. But there is another option that you can get. If you order the Tivana chai tea, and then just make sure to order your favorite non-dairy milk, whether that's Starbucks has soy, almond, and coconut milk for non-dairy milks. And you can add that with a scoop of the vanilla powder, and that's as close as you're going to get to the regular chai latte that Starbucks has. So if you have more questions about what is and is not vegan, go ahead and drop those below, and I can help you out on what to order at Starbucks. after stopping at Starbucks, I had a work meeting and they had given out those little peanut butter cracker sandwiches. So I had a couple of those. After the meeting, I went ahead and made a big lunch. So my friend Stephanie had shared this recipe with me. It's a Lebanese eggplant moussaka, and I ate it with rice. So I just gone to H Mart and I bought all of these Japanese eggplants. I'm not a huge eggplant fan, but I needed to start using them. So I made two really good recipes yesterday with eggplant. This first being this Lebanese eggplant moussaka. And I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but pretty much it's chickpeas, eggplant, tomatoes, and onion. So that was really good. I thank her for the recipe. I will link that below so you guys can try that as well. I made extra rice with lunch so that I could have some for dinner. And then I also plan on making something later today with a little bit left over of that rice. So I made sushi. You want to make rice and let it cool so you can put it into the sushi nori. For lunch, I made the rice and then let it sit in the Instant Pot and cool down for dinner so I can make sushi. So I took some of the eggplant again and I just kind of sauteed that just in some sesame oil for about a couple minutes on each side. And then I added carrots, cucumber, and avocado to the rice. So you can find this on any website. You just add a little bit of rice vinegar, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar, and it really ups the rice in the sushi. So I did that, rolled it up, and guys, this was the best sushi I've ever had. I was really proud of this one, so I definitely will make this again. Avocado always bumps my sushi up to the next level, and the eggplant just kind of gave it that, you know, fishy texture. I don't want to say fishy texture because I don't like fish, but it gave it the extra texture that sushi or a California roll might have. So that was super good. Also, when I have sushi, so what I do is I don't have fresh ginger. So you can buy sushi ginger like in a can. So what I do is on the sushi, once it's all cut and laid out, I put sesame seeds, then I put ginger powder, and then on the side in my soy sauce, I put the wasabi right in the soy sauce and stir it in. Then I'll put a little more ginger and sesame seeds in there and stir it up, and it's so good. Oh my gosh, this was like by far the best sushi I've ever made. For exercise, so I did a lot of work yesterday because I had made the two videos, edited them, and was going to post them. And then at 6:45, I was like, oh my gosh, I still haven't worked out. I need to work out because Shay was starting a class on woolen dance. So I am a big class person. I just told my gym that I think I'm going to end my gym membership because I was going to a gym that has Les Mills, and I love my body pump and my body jam. And I like having classes that I need to be at the specific time, and then knowing that other people are in the class, so I can't just stop doing the class and need to finish it. So I really enjoyed the live option of Woolen Dance, allowing me to say to myself, okay, I'm going to come to this class at 6:45. It's going to be live. I do have the option of watching that class later and still doing the class if I missed it. But I need someone to be like, you need to be here at 6:45 and we're going to go and we're going to go hard. So I really enjoy that. So you'll see that I still do a lot of that. If you guys want to do some other sort of workout, that's totally fine. Do whatever works for you. But that's why you're going to hear me saying I keep doing this dance fitness workout because it's a set time that I have to be at. And that really motivates me to get it done. When I was done with that, I did want to do a little more arms. So I did two of MadFit's workouts. I did the 4-minute dancer arms. And then I'm continuing to do that lower body stretch because I really want to be able to be more flexible in my legs. As a Buffalo Bills fan, sometimes we like to do high kicks when we score a touchdown, and mine have not been good the last couple of years. So doing that lower body stretch, I'm hoping will really help me hit that goal for next year. So for today's influencer of the day, I really want to give a shout out to Mommy Tang. So Mommy Tang was one of the first vegan YouTubers that I really started to follow. I really like her recipes because they're very, very simple. She's a mother of 4 and, wants to quickly get dinner on the table for her and her kids. And she's really down to earth and funny. So please go check out her videos. A lot of her older videos are the ones that have the recipes of really simple ideas. So I like those. And then she sits down and she eats them with you. So it's a mukbang. And sometimes her kids will pop in. And, she's been having, I think, a tough year. I think we all have. And I'm sure she would really appreciate your support. But definitely go check out her videos. She is one of my favorite vegan recipe influencers. So I will make sure to tag all the videos down below. If you guys have any good recipes that this sparked you or any good influencers you think I should check out, please let me know. As always, I appreciate you guys hanging out and go Bills.